Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was born on February 12, 1809, in a log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky, now part of LaRue County. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest American presidents and played a crucial role in leading the nation through the Civil War and ending slavery. Early life. Lincoln grew up in a humble and poor family. His father, Thomas Lincoln, was a farmer and carpenter, and his mother, Nancy Hanks Lincoln, died when he was only 9 years old. He had one older sister, Sarah, and a younger brother, Thomas Jr., who died in infancy. Lincoln's childhood was marked by poverty and hardship. When he was just 7 years old, his family moved to a new farm in Indiana to escape land disputes in Kentucky. Life in Indiana was challenging, with the family facing harsh weather, limited resources, and difficult living conditions. Despite these challenges, young Abraham Lincoln was known for his intelligence, curiosity, and love for reading. He was mostly self-educated, as formal schooling was sporadic and brief due to the family's constant struggles. In 1818, tragedy struck the Lincoln family when his mother Nancy died of milk sickness. The loss deeply affected young Abraham, who was very close to his mother. A year later, his father remarried to Sarah Bush Johnston, who proved to be a caring stepmother and had a positive influence on Abraham's education. Lincoln's childhood experiences of hard work, frontier life, and witnessing the realities of slavery would later shape his character and political views. He developed a strong sense of empathy and an abhorrence for slavery, which would become significant aspects of his political career. At the age of 21, Abraham Lincoln left his family and settled in New Salem, Illinois, where he started working as a store clerk and later as a postmaster and surveyor. His journey from a humble childhood to becoming one of the most renowned figures in American history is a testament to his determination, intellect, and perseverance. Education and career. Lincoln had limited formal education and was largely self-taught, reading extensively and studying law on his own. He moved to New Salem, Illinois, in 1831, where he worked various jobs, including store clerk and postmaster, while pursuing a career in law. He became a licensed attorney in 1836 and gained a reputation for his honesty, wit, and storytelling skills. Political career. Lincoln entered politics as a member of the Whig Party and served in the Illinois state legislature from 1834 to 1842. During this time, he focused on issues like transportation and economic development. He also briefly served as a U.S. representative from Illinois from 1847 to 1849. Slavery and the Republican Party. The issue of slavery became a central concern for Lincoln and the nation in the mid-1850s. The passage of the Kansas-Nebraska Act in 1854, which allowed settlers to determine the slavery status of new territories, led to heightened tensions between pro-slavery and anti-slavery factions. In 1858, Lincoln gained national attention when he engaged in a series of debates with Senator Stephen A. Douglas during the Illinois Senate race. These debates revolved around the issue of slavery, and although Lincoln lost the Senate race, his eloquence and anti-slavery stance helped propel him into the national spotlight. Presidency and Civil War. In 1860, Lincoln was elected as the first Republican president of the United States. His election, largely due to support from northern states, prompted the southern states to secede from the Union, fearing that Lincoln's administration would threaten the institution of slavery. On March 4, 1861, Lincoln was inaugurated as president. His primary goal was to preserve the Union, and he navigated the country through the devastating and bloody Civil War that ensued between the northern states, Union, and the southern states, Confederacy. Emancipation Proclamation and abolition of slavery. As the war progressed, Lincoln's views on slavery evolved. On January 1, 1863, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, declaring that all slaves in Confederate-held territory were to be set free. This landmark executive order not only changed the focus of the war to also include the abolition of slavery but also paved the way for the eventual passage of the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which formally abolished slavery throughout the United States. Assassination. Lincoln was re-elected as president in 1864, but his second term was cut short. On April 14, 1865, just days after the end of the Civil War, Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer. While attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., he passed away the following morning, April 15, 1865. Legacy. Abraham Lincoln's legacy as a great leader, an emancipator, and a unifier of a fractured nation endures to this day. He is remembered for his courage, determination, and commitment to preserving the Union and abolishing slavery. His role in the Civil War and the eradication of slavery played a pivotal role in shaping the United States into the nation it is today. The Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., stands as a tribute to his enduring influence on American history and values.